today I'm going to be doing my everyday skincare routine. I've never really been someone who's kind of into skincare, but lately I've kind of got into it a bit more, and I've got like a few more products and kind of figured out what my skin needs. So what I might as well show you, seeing as I don't really have many other videos lined up. I'm kind of in, I don't want to sound like I'm in a rush, but I kind of am, because I need to, I'm having like a revision session with some of my friends, over my other friend's house, and I've got to make like a starter for our dinner, because that's the kind of thing we do, and I've got to get in the shower, wash my hair, and I've got to go and walk into my village to get the ingredients. So I don't want to sound like I'm in a hurry, but I kind of am a little bit. So if you know what I mean. So yeah, the first thing, I think I'll start from kind of, I'll start from in the morning. Okay, so in the morning I'll get up, and the first thing I'll do pretty much when I get up is wash my face. The products I use to do that are these. I have the Clarins, what is it called? Sorry, it's kind of in French. Actually, both of these are kind of in French. But anyway, the Clarins Daily Energizer Cleansing Gel with Maureen, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, this cleanser. And I really like this for mornings because obviously it's energising, and it just makes my face look really bright for school, because I find that my complexion can look quite dull. Yeah, so this is really good. It doesn't like foam up, it's basically just a gel, and I'll go into the bathroom, fill the water up, the sink up with warm water, put it all over my face. I kind of like to massage the water in a little bit, just kind of warm my face up, and then I'll put this on, and then I'll rinse it with warm water again, and then I'll use my Clinique 7-day scrub cream, rinse off formula, so like this. And I'll take like a pea-sized amount, and I'll put this all over my face, and then I'll wash this off with cold water. Well, actually it is pretty cold most of the time. I'm usually like, you know what it's like when you get really cold. But yeah, I use that, and I'm a bit of like a freak about my face has to be like, I like scrubbing my face like all the time, which I know is probably bad, but I don't do it too much, I guess. So yeah, that's the first thing I do, and then I apply pretty much my all-time favourite moisturiser. I probably prefer the one which is for combination to oily skin, but at the moment I'm using Daily Essentials Light Moisturising Day Cream by Nivia. I said that, for normal combination skin, and it moisturises, protects for a fresh feeling skin, and oh my god, it's SPF 15 as well, which is really good. It just makes my face feel so moisturised, and it makes it feel really glowy too, which I absolutely love. I did prefer the mattifying one, but I can kind of deal with this, but next time I will get the mattifying one. So yeah, that's my favourite moisturiser, and I have to apply this every day before I put my makeup on. So yeah, so throughout the day obviously I just don't really do anything. Yeah, and then when I come home from school I'll take my makeup off. Well, not when I come home from school, but like, you know, around that time. I'll take my makeup off, probably with my Nivia Daily Essentials cleanser. It's cleanser and toner 2-in-1. And yeah, I really like this because it gets pretty much all my makeup off, because it's 2-in-1. I just think it's so much easier, because usually I leave my makeup till like when I'm about to go to sleep, and then I'll take it off, and I just can't be able to go out of bed and use like one where you have to use your water, so I can just put this on cotton wool, take my makeup off. And to take my eye makeup remover off, I use the Nivia Visage Daily Essentials Extra Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. I have really sensitive eyes, and if I ever try to take eye makeup off with makeup wipes, they just sting. So yeah, I always use this because it's amazing. It's one of my favourites. I've only got a little bit left, but yeah, this is definitely one of my favourites. And I've been using this since I started wearing makeup. And same with this as well. Okay, so, and then when I go in the shower, I'll wash my face kind of every other day with the Black Clearing Scrub by Clean and Clear. And I've almost used all of this, so I've had this for quite a long time. It's got all watermarks over it because it stays in my shower. And yeah, I really like this. I actually the beads in this compared to the Clinique one are bigger, but there's not so many, so it's a lot less kind of abrasive. So yeah, this is a lot more gentle. I need to use this once every couple of days, and I use this like every day. So yeah, and when I get out of the shower, I like to use Clinique Moisture Surge. I know a lot of people use this in the morning, but I prefer to use it at night because at night I feel like my skin when I get out of the shower is so dry, and it probably is because I scrub it, but also like when my face gets wet, if I go swimming or anything, obviously the chlorine dries my face out, but I always feel like I have a really dry face, so I have to put this on, and it just feels really soothing and nice, and I feel like I can sleep, because if I feel really dry and like my face is going to crack, I don't really have to sleep. So yeah, I love this. It's one of my favourite products probably at the moment. And then I have a few extras, which are both by Clarins. If you're wondering, my mum used to work for Clarins, so I have quite a few of their products, not just skincare but also makeup. You've probably noticed from the past. But yeah, the Daily Energizer is my favourite kind of collection. I use this, it's called a Daily, this is from looking really dull. After I've washed my face, sometimes I use this, and people who know me will know that it has to be good for me to use this, because I have, you're going to think I'm really stupid, but I have a phobia of tea and coffee, and this contains green coffee and white tea extracts. So for me to use this is an absolute mission, because anything with tea or coffee, and even if it doesn't have any relation apart from just the name in a bottle, using it on it, I won't use it. But yeah, I use this. It's not actually like a toner, but it pretty much acts as one, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like a really like loose gel, and I don't use cotton wool for this. I put a few drops in my hand and I pat it on my face, and oh my god, it's so nice, and it makes your face so glowing. I love it. And then I also have the Daily Energizer Gel Cream, which I also use if my face is looking extremely dull, which is, you know, you have one of them days every few days or whatever, a few weeks, and it's just like, looks like this. And yeah, it's really soothing and nice, exactly like this. And I use this instead of my moisturiser. So yeah, I think that's all about it to say really. If you're wondering about my lips, to keep them nice, I generally, when I get out of the shower, the skin on my lips is generally quite, what's the word, like moisturised, I don't think that's the word, and like soft. I take my towel, I actually have one here, and the best one's like beach kind of towel, and I get the hard side on it, and I like moisturise my lips, like scrub my lips slightly, and it takes literally all the dead skin off them, and it makes them so smooth, it's unbelievable. So that's one of my favourite tips. And when I go to bed, I have to put lip balm on. I always use Burt's Bees, the honey one, which my best friend says smells horrible, and she can smell it from like a mile away, which is weird, but yeah, I think it smells nice. It just smells of honey. But yeah, that's my skincare routine. I hope this helped anyone or satisfied anyone's urge to know what I use, which probably is no one, but whatever. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you probably, I don't know actually. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye!